Am I sad or am I suffering? After a breakup, where exactly is the difference? She didn't cry when it ended. No dramatic scene, no shouting, no final goodbye that makes sense of everything. Just silence. Now she sits on the edge of her bed in a room that feels slightly too quiet, slightly too empty. Her phone is face down, no messages, no notifications, and she keeps thinking the same thing. I'm not exactly sad, but I'm definitely not okay. Most people would call this sadness, but psychology doesn't rush here, because sometimes what we call sadness is only the surface. Sadness is a basic human emotion. It usually has a clear beginning, a breakup, a loss, a door closing. In neuroscience, sadness rises like a wave in the brain. It peaks, and if you don't fight it, it slowly fades. Sadness is temporary. It feels like rain on the skin, uncomfortable, cold, but passing. She whispers to herself, "But this doesn't pass." And that's the moment everything changes. Because now it is no longer just sadness. Now it is something heavier, something psychology calls suffering. Suffering is not an emotion. It is what happens when pain gets trapped inside the mind, when sadness repeats itself, when it has no meaning, when the mind refuses to accept what already happened. Sadness says, "I lost someone." But suffering says, "Why did I lose them? This shouldn't have happened. I can't accept this reality." After a breakup, the pain is rarely just about the person. It becomes about the questions, the why that never gets answered. Why me? Why like this? Why does it still hurt? Research in existential psychology shows something important. We don't suffer only from pain, we suffer from resisting pain. She starts walking around the room now. Like if she moves enough, her mind will stop. But it doesn't. Because suffering doesn't live in the body. It lives in the story the mind keeps repeating. Sadness is what you feel. Suffering is what you think about what you feel. That's why two people can go through the same breakup. One feels pain and slowly heals. The other feels pain and gets stuck inside it. Not because the pain is bigger, but because the interpretation is heavier. She stops in front of the mirror and softly says, "I'm not even thinking about him anymore. So why does it still hurt like this?" This is the paradox of suffering. The person is gone, but the mental conversation is still alive. Modern therapy approaches like ACT suggest something counterintuitive. Pain needs space, not control. Because the more you fight sadness, the more it turns into suffering. And then something shifts. For a second, she stops trying to fix it, stops trying to answer it, stops trying to win against it. And in that silence, she finally says, "So maybe I'm not weak. Maybe I'm just exhausted from fighting something I cannot undo." A pause. A breath. And for the first time, the pain is still there, but the war is not. Because sadness is a wound that hurts, but suffering is the mind refusing to stop touching that wound.